Hello again. Well, it looks like Anbar Province, which is the province that has the second largest dam in Iraq, might very well soon fall in the hands of ISIL. Now, if that happens, I think the lights are going to go out in a large part of the country. You have to ask yourself a question. How is it that the commander-in-chief, you know, the guy with the floppy ears, wants to limit the powers that he has based on the laws that were enacted in 2002 under the request of the then President George W. Bush? Obama wants to limit those laws. And true to form, being incompetent and being totally clueless about any kind of military tactics, he's not only put a time limit on how he plans to run his war, which is 3 years, he's also made it very clear that there'll be no boots put on the ground. Now, is that so he can keep a promise that he made? He wants that to be in his legacy? He's got enough crap in his legacy that changing his mind on the boots become inconsequential. His legacy will talk about the release of 5 radical extremists, terrorists, Muslims, for a trade of Bowie Bergdahl, who's obviously been proven based on information we've received to be a deserter. His legacy will talk about the billions, if not trillions of dollars that were trashed on his failed flagship accomplishment, Obamacare. His legacy will talk about the debt that he's put this country into for future generations. His legacy will talk about his attack against our Second Amendment. His legacy will talk about his push for gay and homosexual marriage. His legacy will talk about his destruction of the middle class. His legacy will talk about his treasonous acts in funding and equipping and training the enemies of America. His legacy will talk about how he takes an act of terror, as he did with Fort Hood and the Oklahoma beheading, and call it what it's not, but won't call it what it is, which is Islamic extremist terror. I could go on, but I think you sort of get the picture. He shouldn't be worried about his legacy. He's got enough things to worry about, Benghazi being one of them. What do you think's going to happen if those 300 plus Marines that are, I guess, captive pretty much at that air base in Iraq, if any of them get injured or worse, killed? That'll also be piled on his legacy. Barack Hussein Obama, the Manchurian candidate, shouldn't be concerned about his legacy. We all know who he is, and he knows we know who he is. That's sort of what I think. So what do you think?